Well, hello there. So in the last video, we set up a firewall using Firewalld. So I just want to show you that that's still working. Sudo firewall-cmd --list-all. Okay, so we can see it's still there, and I have HTTP here. Now, I want to show you something kind of crazy. Because there's a lot of cool things you can do with firewalls. You can block incoming requests, you can block outgoing requests, but you can do more than block. I mean, there's allow, you can just log, there's lots of different things, but there's this thing called masquerading, okay, and forwarding. And so let's play with that. If we sudo firewall-cmd zone, and once again the zone is up here, which is public. Now you can have multiple zones, and then you could decide which one you're in. So --add masquerade. I should have just copied it here. Make sure I spell it correctly and hit enter. Cool. Now if I list, I can see that masquerading is yes. Cool. So that's good. Okay, now that we have masquerading on, let's do something with it. So we can do, come up here to the firewall commands. Instead of listing, with, in fact, go back to zone public, and we're going to add forward port, and we'll take port 22222, and proto is to TCP 2 port equals 22. So I'm going to take port 22222 and send it to port 22, which is SSH. So that would allow me to SSH on port 22222. Cool. Add forward port. I need to add equals port. Why am I seeing this wrong? Port equals. That doesn't look right. Add forward port. Looking at my notes from last time. That is right. Okay, cool. So now if I list all, I can see that here I have the port of 22222, I did 5 2s, okay, is going to TCP port 22. So I should be able to SSH to this port. So if I exit out, it's not going to work yet, by the way. Oh, and toAddr is blank. So I could tell it to go to a different server as well. So I could bounce something off of this server into servers behind it using just the firewall. So exit. And if I come up here, SSH, and I'm just going to use, shoot, is it lowercase or uppercase p? Dash, oh, we'll do uppercase p. I think it's lowercase p. 22222. And it's not going to work because we still have a firewall in the way. This one's going to work, but not our OS-based firewall. So let's come back here. And here's my instance. And if I go to security, my network-based firewall is still blocking port 22222. So I need to come here for my network-based firewall, go to the security group, which is my network-based firewall, edit inbound rules, add rule, custom TCP, port range 22222, and we'll say from anywhere, IPv4, I guess, and save rule. So now we're allowing port 22222 from the network perspective. If I come back here, I'm going to Control-C this. I hit the up arrow and I hit Enter. I'm in. Using port 22222. Cool. That's kind of crazy. So I've shown you something you can do with Masquerade. I've hinted that you can go to another address. So why don't you try that? See if you can figure it out. And maybe play around and see what else you could do that you haven't learned about yet. Because firewalls are really powerful. There's a lot of cool things you can do here. So I hope you've enjoyed that. That was pretty easy. History. I guess we started around here. So not much today. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. We'll see you in the next one.